Hey everybody, welcome to another exciting vlog where we're gonna do a lot of fun things. I'm filming this on September 8th, 2025. It is 6:50 p.m. I'm gonna be filming a bunch of intros and outros in a row because I've technically edited the next 4 vlogs already. But this one is one of our classic cooking vlogs and they can get long, so we time code these there, or look for gaps in the red play bar line down here, or open up the description below, look for that big list of blue numbers, watch what you want to, skip what you don't, all that and more. Today we are going to try cooking something, again, Puerto Rican inspired. We're gonna be on that kick for a little while. I won't tell you, maybe it turned out okay, maybe it didn't turn out great, maybe it turned out fine, we'll see. We got a cocktail, we got a couple of movie reviews, Toxic Avenger, Mary and I rewatched Spinal Tap. Some kind of unboxing, I guess it's a lightsaber. We got some Disney pins are back on the menu, boys. Plus Mary got some cool stuff on our trip in the shops and all of that. So we'll be opening some of that as well. And maybe a little bit, one more vacation update. Because again, as of today, it's a Monday? Yeah, it's a Monday. Sunday, we leave for Mexico for a week. So trying to get ahead on everything. And in doing so, I've already edited the next 3 vlogs beyond this one. So just be aware. I'm trying to make room because the Mexico vlog is going to take a while to come out because I'm going to make that a very special one. Anyways, with that said and done, here comes the vlog. Oh, we got a big old junk food taste test today too with something that turns out amazing. All right, let's get to it. Let's vlog. Hey everybody, welcome to the cooking section. I don't have this really lined up well. Where we're gonna do something we've kind of done before, but sorry. We're gonna do it a little bit different. Also, I needed to do something kind of quick today because I'm running out of time. Next cooking thing is gonna be pretty neat too, but we're gonna still be working in the Puerto Rican realm because we still have that Puerto Rican style sofrito. I froze a bunch of it, so we're gonna see how this is going. Plus eggs, tortilla, potato sticks, seasonings, blah, 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 blah. We'll see what happens, but I am far behind. So I want to get this going, especially because, you know, I like to pre-salt my eggs a little bit and give them time to work. So we'll get into the whole nitty gritty of everything we're actually going to do here in a minute, but I got 3 eggs left over. So we're going to do 3 eggs. I think that's enough. Ooh, that cracked a little better than I anticipated. And 1 to grow on. There we go. That was a more perfect cracking. One in there. Let's see if we can put a little more egg goodness. Excellent. Excellent. There's a carton for Mary if she wants it. I was so struggling to figure out what to cook for the video today. Mostly because I don't really have time to get into anything super fancy. I got all kinds of options, but I don't have the time it takes. So since I am going to be heavily seasoning this with adobo later, I'm going to go a little light on the salt initially. Not super light though. I've noticed when I've been going super light, it's not, I'm underdoing it. Let's give these guys a quick beating. Where's my money? You better have my money. What'd you say about me on the internet? I kid. You know, our buddy Mike Elmore, he's on vacation. He's longing for friends to hang out. Unfortunately, it's the worst week for me because I'd love to hang out with him, but basically Mary just took him out to dinner to one of those revolving sushi places that has like the conveyor belt. I'm very jealous, but I do not have time because I got to get these vlogs done for y'all before we leave for Mexico. And why is that not? And all the video games and all that. There we go. That's pretty well beaten. Echo, set timer for 10 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna let it wait the whole 10 minutes or not. Things we have on standby. Adobo. Now this is actually, you know, I think I was wrong. There's more in here than what I've been saying. There is salt, black pepper, oregano, and turmeric, and garlic. Okay, so that's a very tasty thing. And then we've got a Saison packet, the Cornetto, or I'm sorry, the Achote, con culantro y achote. So culantro, also I'm getting some of the culantro flavoring in here. Very good. I love using this in my ramen. This is good for all kinds of stuff. It's a little chef's secret. There's a few flavors of it, but this is the one I like. We'll see how much of that I use. I do still have some potato sticks to top this thing with. And tortilla-wise, These are not quite as big. I'm gonna have to dig in here and find the biggest one. And I thought this might go good on a spinach and herb one. Use whatever tortilla you want for this. I mean, again, we've kind of done this before. This again, we'll see what we're gonna do here. But here's my frozen sofrito, and I have no idea how well it froze. You would think, yeah, it froze pretty well actually. Matter of fact, might have a little bit of freezer burn I need to be careful with. Even frozen though, that still smells pretty good. So go back 2 weeks to when we made the Puerto Rican hot dogs. I think that's where I first did the sofrito. This is basically a bunch of rough chopped vegetables. This is a green sofrito, not a red one. There's no tomato in this. That's what makes it more of a Puerto Rican style. It's basically an herb cooking base to add lots of flavor into your food. So this has a lot of garlic, cilantro, and parsley because I didn't have culantro, onion, green bell pepper, a little red pepper, and we got some sweet peppers in there. I don't remember what else. It's all just basically thrown into a blender with a little bit of, tiny bit of white vinegar and some extra virgin olive oil. And I'm gonna use a lot in this because I really like the flavor of this and I really want it to, you know, season my eggs well. But I don't know that we need that long to cook it. That's why the eggs may go on faster than I was anticipating. So let's go ahead and get some heat up. And we're gonna go on a medium for now. And I'm not worried about oil or anything in the pan because I should be getting oil out of these sofrito cubes. And I'm gonna eyeball how many I need. So let's see if we can go ahead and, okay, good, that'll come out a little easy. Good, 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 good. Yeah, I don't think these will be super frozen because there's, other than the water in the vegetables, there's not a lot of liquid in here that's not oil. That's a real life Porky Pig right there. Almost thought I found a hidden Mickey. It's only been a few minutes on the... Let me get that out when I'm ready. I don't need that yet. I'm gonna get a cutting board out just mostly for presentation purposes. And we'll just give that pan a second or two to heat up. Maybe I should put a little oil in there. Problem is, our main oil, I haven't refilled our oil thing. We just cleaned it the other day. So I'll tell you what, this is the oil we used in there. And I'm gonna drizzle just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. I'm not following a recipe on this. I'm just kind of doing my thing. That's already probably too much, but we'll work with that. Gotta get that around the pan a little bit. Hopefully, I don't know if you can hear that annoying tick, 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 but that's one of Mary's waving kitty things from Japan or China Pavilion at Epcot, and it's adorable, but that constant tick, tick, tick is starting to drive me nuts. Okay, so we're just gonna let this heat get up, because we'll need a minute or two on the sofrito, because we do want to thaw that nicely and let that toast up for like a minute. Oh yeah, I think there's also like a little oregano in there. Oh yeah. Should I? No, it'll be, we got plenty of that in all the other stuff. There's onion in there. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about onion right now. We might tear a little cilantro on the end just for color. Or maybe some parsley just for color. Maybe a little bit of both, just for color. Because there's gonna be a lot of yellow and red happening here, so it'd be nice to see. And specks of green, so hopefully we get a nice tricolor vibe going on here. Yeah, that oil's getting there. Which is good, because we got about 5.5 minutes left on the eggs if we do the full 10 minutes of letting the salt absorb. But honestly, we'll just go when we need to. That'll be the plan here. I have to get my butt upstairs. It's 6:47, September 5th, 2025. I always like to do date and time, just fun for me to know, maybe fun for you to know. But I was kind of hoping to be done by 7 so I can get upstairs and knock out 3 Luigi's Mansions by 10. I mean, I'm still potentially in range to do that. I'm almost through the main story of that game. I almost have enough to cover past getting home from Mexico. From Cancun. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna do at least 4 cubes here. If I can figure out how I actually want to get these out. Here's a nice just 3 cube chunk. Oh, that water's gonna... We'll throw one more. Let's get something to cook it with here in a second. Or move it around with. Oh yeah, it's already thawing out nicely. gonna bring the heat down. I was on medium. I'm gonna go medium low just till we kind of get it thawed because I don't want to end up burning it all. Come on, flip over for me. Oh, and that immediately smells incredible. Okay, so frozen Sofrito cubes totally work. It'll be less wet once we kind of get these broken up. Should be less wet. We'll bring that heat back up to medium at this point, sure. Try to move it around, keep the liquid moving. I think that might help keep things from burning too quickly or anything. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah, this is like my new jam, dude. I'm just always gonna have Sofrito around, and I will try to make the tomato Sofrito, which is the more traditional. And I will keep working on perfecting my own recipe, but I would say that I'm pretty close with this one. I might even start work on a spicy Sofrito for me since I like spicy so much and Mary's got so many beautiful peppers in her garden. Wherever I see hot water, I'm pushing a chunk in to absorb the heat, help it thaw out a little bit. They're getting there. Yeah, I think we got about the right amount in here. You know, that bell pepper and cilantro. I do wish I could find culantro around here though. It would be nice. Oh shoot, I forgot to get cheese. I'm gonna put some American cheese in here too. The least healthy part, but again, kind of keeping it similar to the hot dog thing we did. Although I don't know, maybe I don't want cheese in this. You know what, I don't want cheese in this. Plus, I definitely need to lose some weight, so. Then again, maybe, I don't know. But I think with what we're gonna top this with, I think the cheese might just get lost or overpower. I really wanna taste this Sofrito. Because apparently Sofrito scrambled eggs is like a thing. And I thought about doing that, but I thought, well, that's not enough to make this video a worthwhile video. Okay, now that we got all that out, I'm gonna do my best to kind of spread it flat here because the way the eggs will go in. Now we're officially cooking it, I would say. So we'll give that about a minute. We got a minute 22 on the eggs, so we're actually gonna kind of nail that. And I am gonna bring us back down to medium low here. Damn, it smells good. I guess I should bring it a little further over. Ooh, crap, almost grabbed by the wrong thing. There we go. Try to get a little more of that liquid out though, so it's not too liquidy in the pan. Fingers crossed this works and goes the way I'm trying to make it happen here, by the way. At most, we'll wait 26 more seconds because that's the eggs, but. Okay, yeah, that's starting to look pretty good up that way. In terms of dry and liquid. So, all right, I think we're about ready for the eggs, and that timer's going off here in just a second anyway, so eggs in the pan, hopefully 3 is enough. I feel like, now that I think about it, it was 4. Echo dismiss. To make this pan work, I think I needed 4 eggs, but we're doing what we're doing. We're gonna work with what we got here. Gotta make sure we get egg everywhere. Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna lid this up so we can steam cook up on the thing here a little bit. Then we're gonna try and find the biggest tortilla I've got. I probably should have already done that. It's actually this one at the back. It's the biggest one in the pack. Oh boy, that's gonna be way off, but it is what it is. All right, now I'm going to let that cook just a little bit more. Okay, now I'm gonna try and put the tortillas somewhere in the middle. And now we're just gonna let that cook up. And then, hi. Let me get a preparation place here. Welcome home, my love.
Love you.
You may have noticed I've changed my cooking plans, but
Okay.
I thought I'd save the burger idea I have not told them about for you later. Okay, so actually, since this doesn't fill the whole thing, it'll give me a moment here to better see it solidify. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Hold on, is that too late? Oh man, maybe too late. Can I get that back up for a minute? Maybe we can pull this off. Shit. I forgot about the seasoning, man. Oh, come on, open sesame. Let's do a little adobo. Let's see if we can. We may have salvaged that. Okay, sure. Hopefully. That was like key ingredient stuff there. Jesus, man, I just got excited. Let's see if we can kind of help this along a little bit. Try to move my heat a little bit too, because it's definitely wetter over here and drier over here. Yeah, man, I can't believe I forgot to hit that seasoning in there. I think we got it in time. It'll be okay. Okay, I don't know I should do this or not, but I might try. Wonder if we can just flip this whole thing. Trick is getting under here without ruining that. Honestly, I think the eggs are cooked, but yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take off the heat. And I'll try this old method. Definitely got them maybe a little bit more done than I want, but that does look pretty good, not gonna lie. Even just like that. Kind of happy with how that looks. Come on. Definitely did. I should have kept the heat a little bit lower though. Okay, let's just give it just a light dusting of adobo on that side. Light sprinkle of Sazon if we can. Very, very deft hand because we've already seasoned pretty well. You can hardly see it going on, but oh, it is. You can see that going on. All right, let's do some potato sticks. probably gonna add some salt too. I don't want to do too many of these, but you know, I want to know they're there. Just a couple there. Cool. Now, mustard and eggs. Sure, why not? I've never done it, but all right. Let's see if we can go, how do we want to do it? We can go ba-ba-ba? Yeah, we'll go ba-ba-ba. And ketchup, which I'm not a huge ketchup on eggs guy, but you know, I mean, it works for this, so. There, trying to make it pretty. And you know what? I don't think it needs fresh herbs because that is fucking gorgeous. If that's half as good as it looks, this will be delicious. Okay. So then next, I guess we can do it with this with the rolling cutter. I don't want to get out the whatever the hell the knife thing is called. I can't think what it's called right now. Hopefully I cut through the tortilla. I can't really tell. Really need to get those Sofrito cubes back in, but I guess now we need to get some close-ups. Oh yeah. I mean, it looks fucking awesome. It smells fucking awesome. And fairly low calorie. The potato sticks, the ketchup, they probably didn't help. All right. And let's see if we can carefully thumbnail. Maybe I need to. That should work. Okay. 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 All right. Well, I don't think it'll be super messy, but it might be a little bit messy. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, we cut pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. Surprisingly, the ketchup is not overpowering. Very Sofrito forward. I'd like to do a pizza base like this, but you know, not with eggs. Just use the Sofrito as kind of a pesto. Cover that in American cheese and then build up. Maybe do some like the onion sauce and the meat sauce and I don't know. It's good. It's very herbaceous, very vegetable. Eggy. Potatoes are nice little crunch.
Did you make pizza?
Sort of. It's kind of like that thing we did before, the egg tortilla pizza.
Ah, okay.
But I did a Puerto Rican version. Would you like to try it?
I would.
Mm-hmm. You just want this bite? It seems pretty good.
Oh, sure. Looks handy.
You may want to, oh, okay. I was trying to save her from the hands, but I'm trying to save her from catching these hands. I think I could do better. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I think it's pretty decent. I really like, the Sofrito really is the star though. That's what I was going for.
I like it, but it needs something.
Yeah.
I just don't know what.
I'm wondering if, again, I probably went too light with the salt or went a little too light with the adobo because, actually here, let's just give it another little light dusting of adobo. And the Sazon. See if that'll bring it up to life a little bit. I will try another bite. I really did need tortillas that were the right size, though. That is a little bit problematic. Let's go again. That kicked it up a little bit. So, I probably was just being too sparing on my seasoning. But again, I was really looking for that sofrito and egg, and that's really what I'm getting. The rest of it just kind of looks pretty. I don't really taste the mustard, the ketchup at all, which is weird, because usually ketchup's pretty overpowering. And,
You don't have that much ketchup on them.
well, I tried to go light. Would you like to try another bite now that I got some seasoning on here? Because it is, maybe actually you want to go over there somewhere. Sorry. Yeah.
And Mike could use a little bit more, but you definitely went, sorry.
Go ahead.
So Mike could use a little bit more, but it definitely went in the right direction.
Yeah, so I think if you're doing this, don't be so stingy with the seasoning. Kick its ass. But honestly, that Sofrito's fucking dope. These were frozen Sofrito cubes. They worked very well. All right, well, there you go. That's the cooking for this time. Next time, kind of simple, but should be even cooler. So it will also involve more Sofrito. Bye. Hey everybody, taste test time. Mary and I are trying to get ahead on doing things. I thought I had enough stuff for 2 taste tests. I don't right now, but we have enough for today. It is a little bit lighter. We are doing 3 savory and 1 sweet, although the sweet should be pretty awesome and caloric enough we don't need much more than that. Also, at least one of these chips Mary will unlikely want to try, but we'll go through them one by one. There are 3 new Lay's potato chip flavors. This is for NFL season. So they're all like game day flavors.
Okay.
So first up we have loaded nachos. And you can't have any, you know why? Because this is a video and I can't just give them to you through the screen. I got a golf clap, I'll take a golf clap. Flavored with other natural flavors. Oh, other natural flavors, but no actual flavors. Looks like we're gonna have probably cheddar cheese, maybe tomato, sour cream. I can't tell what the green thing is. I guess, oh, that's probably green onion, it looks like maybe.
Yeah,
scallions. And some chives, yeah. Okay, that's a weak nacho. Not even getting a corn chip, and they're wavy. They smell kind of like potato chips.
I smell a little bit of sour cream.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I want one that has flavor. Let me lick them all, Mary.
Tastes basically like a sour cream and chive with just the tiniest bit of heat.
I'm not getting any heat or cheese or anything. I'm hardly getting chive. It mostly tastes like potato with a bit of sour cream. But could just been a battered chip, so I gotta do a few. And this one definitely has some seasoning. I don't know how well you can see, but
Just got a little bit of another flavor. I just don't know what it was. Yeah, it's a very low level heat. It may not even register for you.
it's a very low level everything. There's hardly any taste to these. They're fine.
I mean, I like the taste, to be honest, but I can't. Nothing special.
Yeah. Oh, I got a tiny touch of that heat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I will totally eat these, but nothing special. I ain't looking to run out and get these over and over again. Okay. I mean, they would be a good game day snack in terms of, you know, you can eat a lot of those while you're watching a game. Although it'd be kind of funny to dip those in a nacho, like a 7-layer dip.
Oh, yeah, actually, that might be pretty good.
Yeah. All right, second up, I'll have to go first just in case, but we have a cheesy buffalo dip. I do like a good buffalo sauce, buffalo flavored things. Hopefully it's not too ranchy.
Usually I can handle a buffalo dip, but it's, sometimes it can be on the higher end of my tolerance.
Depends on how much Frank's Red Hot they throw in there.
I don't know what's going worse.
Oh yeah, well, it's that time of day. This is also cheesy buffalo dip, so it better have cheese. Now these definitely have color. Oh, and you can smell kind of that buffalo-y vinegar a little bit. It's not super potent, but it's definitely there. And as you can see, these are definitely well seasoned, and they're just the standard Lay's, the best type.
Mm-hmm. You could win an epic experience.
Like going to Universal Studios Epic.
I wish.
These definitely have more flavor. I think you'll be okay. I don't know if these are stale or something. No, they're almost kettle cooked. Oh, these are kettle cooked. Okay, never mind. My least favorite type of chip. What's a building flavor? I'm getting a little bit of the cheese, like that fake potato chip cheese. And tiny, tiny bit of heat's building up. And you kind of get some of that vinegary buffalo tartness, but again,
yeah, I'm not really getting much. I think I like the other ones better.
I think I might like the other ones better too, but also kettle cooked takes that a long way. The flavor is building, and it's pretty good. I'll be happy to eat these, but again, can't say I'm writing home about these like, oh, I must have them.
There's kind of a funky back in here, so I'm not hearing for.
Well, let's see how she feels about the next one. Let's see how I feel about the next one. Let me get some water though. Because I accidentally just made a reference I didn't even realize I was making. All right, now we have standard Lay's chips, the best kind of chips, not kettle cooked. And we have hot sauce, Frank's Red Hot. This should be pretty good. If it tastes like Frank's Red Hot, then this should be a winner. It's not my favorite hot sauce, but I mean, that is like a very common, hell, even Otter sometimes will use a lot of Frank's Red Hot as a base in his hot sauce that he builds on. It definitely smells a bit like Frank's Red Hots. I put that shit on everything, including my penis.
No, to those of you home, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
So how hot are these?
Let me give it a minute, see if it's building.
That's usually not a good sound for me.
You could probably try a tiny one, but I don't think you're gonna want to do more than one. That's pretty good. And for me, this is the favorite one. It actually tastes like what it says it's supposed to be flavored by. It has that nice tart, kind of almost tomatoey vinegar kind of thing going on. And there is a nice bit of heat that's gonna build up. Okay.
Ooh, yep.
Yeah, these I would buy again.
I will not eat them again. That's what I want to deal with.
Now, I don't think I love these enough that I would actively seek them out. But if I'm in the store and they have them while they're limited time, I'd buy some more. This is pretty damn good. Now, this is a game day chip. With all the beer you're drinking and stuff, that tart vinegar kicks through. That's my winner right there. I'm not surprised it's not for Mary, but, oh yeah. Yeah. Actually, I kind of wonder if you could like mix that with the cheesy buffalo dip and then it would actually create more of an actual buffalo dip flavor. So just funny story. Dad texted me a little bit ago. He's taking a brand new pair of Nikes out for a trial run, actually a slow walk. If I'm not back in 30 minutes, come get me. Lots of laughy faces, I laughed. Then he came back and said, okay, my feet are fine, but my legs are tired. And he says, these bright blue Nikes look weird on my feet, because he's always just in sandals, basically.
Yeah.
But good for him. Yay. He's gonna start building up some Disney and, you know, breaking in some shoes. But that's funny, like he hardly ever moves anymore, so it's kind of good that he's doing that a little bit. Yeah. He's still in good shape and, you know, for his age especially and everything, but it's gonna get harder, you know? I mean, he knows, I know.
Use it or lose it, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad he's actually doing that. Okay. So now we got one more thing, and this I'm very excited for. This could be dangerous, or it could just be very disappointing.
Given the track record of these things, I'm leaning towards disappointing.
I would based off track record, yes, but this seems like one of the best possible combinations they've ever come up with. And I think they're doing this where it goes both ways, but I couldn't find both, and I'll keep looking. But today we have Reese's peanut butter filled Oreo cookies. I mean, come on. They just use Reese's peanut butter. And I guess kind of a cream, but I don't know if it's actually, yeah, it's a peanut butter. And with Oreo, ooh, Reese's peanut butter cream with Oreo cookie crumbs in it on the cookie. So I'm also pretty sure, this is a limited edition. I'm also pretty sure there is a Reese's cup that has chunks of Oreo in it. So I am on the lookout for that. But these things, of course, are super caloric, and of course you have to buy a big ass box. They don't, and it's weird this is in a big ass box, but I don't think they're individually packaged. Maybe they are? Nope. It's not your standard Oreo. So.
What's the point say?
Something about contains peanut, wheat, and soy.
Okay.
We're gonna turn into soy boys. Too late. The irony is how little soy I actually ever eat.
No, you get the scissors.
Oh no, I don't think so. I know how to open Oreos.
I wish they were kind of like was it the Chips Ahoy that has like the resealable?
Well, most Oreo things do these days. I'm kind of surprised these don't. Oh, these look cool. You want to? I kind of want my own cookies.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, if that's, I can just spit it out. Oh, right, baby. Oh, they smell awesome.
I'm not sure I agree with that.
Oh, it smells like something I love, and I can't remember what. Reese Cups.
No, because I honestly, I don't think Oreo cookies are as good as they used to be.
Blasphemer! No. All right. Here we go. Oh, these could be deadly. Oh.
Really?
This is working for me. So good.
You can see.
Oh.
I can barely taste the peanut butter over the cookie.
It's not super potent, but I definitely get it. I get enough of it. And I think that blends so incredibly well with Oreo. Oh, man. Well,
And I also feel like they've toned down whoever makes a Reese cup.
there goes my diet. I think Mary's just being picky because she already ate vegetables for dinner. I mean, you don't want to. Oh, fuck me. Okay, I love that.
I can pass.
I'm sitting here. No, those are not going to work with you. I'm going to hopefully very slowly maybe allow myself one cookie a day. And part of it, my brain, this is the kind of thing my brain is like, yes, I will actively go out and seek this. It's limited edition. I will stockpile it. But then at the same time, it's like Oreos though, bro. That's 70 calories a cookie. That shit adds up fast. Oh, but that is awesome. Yeah, I'm sorry you're so disappointed, but I am loving it. And we're usually on the same page with the Reese Cup stuff. Or even the Oreo stuff. But that,
you like Oreos a lot more than I do in general.
True. Oh God, yeah. If this sounds like it'd be a good thing to you, find them and try them, because I think that is one of the best things I have done in this taste test in a while. Oh yeah. Well, next taste test, we do have another Reese Cup, but it's not going to be this one unless I find it in the next couple of days. Yeah. So I do really like the Frank's Red Hot Chips. I love these. This is pretty much a wash for Mary. Honestly, the loaded nachos are probably...
Yeah, I think the loaded nachos might be my favorite out of all
But even
those.
she was like, all right? Or am I misremembering? Well, you can get into those first if you want. I'll work through the other chips and then, oh man. I want like 3 more of these right now, but I'm gonna go have dinner, so. More vlog. Hey, quick little vacation update because we're going to Mexico. We're going to Mexico, Cancun.
Mexico.
I can't, I'm too white boy. Secrets all inclusive, blah, blah, blah. Okay, last update we can really give you on this. I did book our hotel transfer, Amstar. I did not do the deluxe because who cares if it's a van or a fancy car, but it is private transfer. Round trip, got that all set up. The only other thing is excursions. Obviously, Mary's going to get like, I don't know if you're doing a mani-pedi, but I know you're going to do massage. You know, that's usually Mary's thing, and that's usually when I go film. So we'll do that. We'll book that when we're there. We'll figure out our timing when we're there. We are looking at other excursions. Now, I can remember 2, but I found 3 excursions I'm interested in, but I don't know that Mary would technically count any of those as excursions.
They're not the outdoorsy sort, if I remember correctly.
That is absolutely true. And my thought is, but we're leaving the resort. That's an excursion.
Technically, yes.
Because, you know, she wants to, like, go climb things and hike things and be in places with no air and be around animals. I'm like, hey, there's this, like, 3.5-hour pirate boat cruise with a show and a dinner and a treasure hunt.
For the kids.
For the kids. We don't get a I'm a kid. I want a treasure hunt. Get on my way, you little bastard. That's my booty. Should dress up as Smee. We take our Disney. Have you seen that yet? You haven't seen that yet. And I think that'd be fun. There was another one that was like 4.5-hour excursion, and it's similar. It's like a food. Maybe it was a Jeep tour. Maybe at least it was a little outdoorsy. I don't know if that's the one.
I think that's the Ishkaret one.
Yeah. And then the other thing that I'm very excited for, which sounds like a thing I really want to do, though I don't know that she counts as an excursion, but we found out there's a Cirque du Soleil show down there, an exclusive, Joya. And not only is it a Cirque show, because we love Cirque, but the thing that really sold me, there's also a culinary experience that you can tie into the show where you get like a 5-course exquisite exclusive meal. I was like, that's an excursion? Let's go do that. It's like 30 minutes away. We don't know what our excursion will be. You'll have to find out. But I promised her one excursion a trip. Last time we were going to swim with the dolphins, then I was told I didn't have to get in the water. I could just watch Mary do it. They made me get in the water, and then they were weirded out when I didn't want to pet the dolphins. And I'm like, I'm not judging Mary.
If I had known that there was a single person package at the time, I would say, let's do that.
But still, I like to do things together. But like, I don't want to fuck with dolphins. Like, they're their own creatures. Anyways.
So, by transitive property, I shouldn't be fucking with the dolphins either.
I'm not trying to say that because you had a great time and I love that you were so happy. But like, because it's not a fear thing. Like, I'm not afraid of dolphins. I was more afraid of being in the ocean than the dolphins, even though it's like a pinned in thing. But like, you know, I don't fuck with you, don't fuck with me is my motto with nature, you know? But also, I don't want to go climb 1,000 steps in 100-degree weather either. So I don't know. We'll figure out something. Disney is an excursion. It's a constant excursion, even though it's all within the parks. I'm ready to just fucking chill and drink and eat and play Switch and do some sexy things and dance and make other couples jealous of how cute we fucking are. I'm not gonna lie, that's my favorite part about going to Secrets.
So
we don't even try. Like, we just exist as us. And people are like, you guys are the cutest fucking couple here. It's like, well, we love each other, like, deeply. Fuck, shit.
What I have learned is that if I want to do an outdoorsy excursion with somebody who fully wants to participate, I need to take Tina.
That's when she can do her real deal shit. Yeah, so we're going to figure that out. You'll find out in a future vlog what we're doing. We don't know. And even, we may still do the Cirque and an excursion. I don't know, because that Cirque thing sounds really fucking cool. But, we don't know. Time is flying, and we can book that when we get there. Yeah. Or whatever we want to book when we get there. Right now, I'm just trying to finish the goddamn YouTube bullshit. Get my packing together. Which, at least on the clothing side, I'm feeling like I'm getting close. I've had some things ordered. I still got to try some shoes and see if they fit or if I need new ones. But for the most part, I'm starting to feel confident in my packing. Because it's very different than packing for Disney. Except for my camera gear. That's still a concern for me.
I'll my packing once I can actually get around to ironing some things.
Yeah.
Somebody keeps taking my dark time.
Oh, nighttime time. Yeah. And now we have 3 days of things to do, so... Yay. I told you, 2-week turnaround is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the vacation update. Wish us luck. We'll have fun, but... All right, so it's been a busy week getting ready for, trip, a big trip. Big trip, not a Disney trip, so different issues for me to deal with. And I did finally, though, after we got back from Disney, I was so worried because I was ready to be there opening day for this. And then I finally realized our Disney trip competed with that, but luckily it was in theaters for at least a week. And I finally got to go see the big-ish budget remake of the Toxic Avenger, starring Peter Dinklage and Kevin Bacon and Jacob Tremblay. I guess context, I am a huge fan of the original Toxic Avenger and an even bigger fan of the filmmaker Lloyd Kaufman, Troma Films. I'm definitely a Troma alumni. I'm a big fan of Troma. I've gotten to work with Lloyd. I've had him in my house to film. Every time I see him, even years later, he still remembers me, and which is fantastic. But also I grew up with it. Like Toxic Avenger, I probably found when I was 8. It made me uneasy. It made me queasy. It was really weird and had a lot of nice boobs, and I really loved it. Plus, Toxie is an adorable superhero. Stan Lee was even friends with Lloyd Kaufman and loved Troma, and I think he did some voiceover work, or like a narrator work for the original Toxic Avenger. It's not a movie for everybody, and everybody, if you know about Troma, there's like this thing that's like, oh, Troma, like their movies are so awful and blah, blah, blah. And in all honesty, a lot of them are not great. You get into those Toxie Triple Terror packs, there's some just not great movies in there, but like I always say, and what I love about Troma is that independent spirit. They've been around for almost 50 years now, the longest running independent studio. And yes, they barely spend money, they barely make money, but they're always supportive of artists, no matter their level. And any movie that can get finished deserves praise, but any movie that can get finished and distributed can get praise, because for every movie you see, there's 100 movies that didn't get finished. There's 1,000 movies that did finish but didn't get distributed, and then for every movie that got finished, there's 1,000 that didn't get distributed. You kind of get what I'm saying. But also, I think a lot of people, there's sort of a thing, like I like to think of it as there's Troma Films and there's Lloyd Kaufman Troma Films, the owner with Michael Hers. Lloyd is an auteur and a visionary all of his own. There's a unique voice in that man. Again, not for everybody. Very educated, and also will get really gross, dirty, messed up humor and try to make you feel uncomfortable. He's also been one of the most inclusive people making films forever. I mean, even back in the 80s, like, all the races, all the sexualities, trans people, everybody working not just in front of the camera, but behind the camera. Like, he's like, hey, if you want to work with us and you're not a douchebag that's going to fuck us over, you come work with us. So that's really cool. Very, very punk rock. And Lloyd's films, some of his films are my absolute favorite. Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead is a desert island movie for me. It's a zombie chicken musical. It's wild. Shakespeare's Shitstorm is right up there. Terror Firmer. All 4 Toxic Avengers. Troma's War is one of my favorite. He gave James Gunn his start. James Gunn's first feature film script, Romeo and Juliet, which is by a lot of people regarded as his best film, Lloyd's best film. That's why James still today puts Lloyd in everything. Very loyal guy. So that's just kind of my backstory with all of that. I love Troma Films. This was meant for me. So I was very excited they're fine. They talked about it for years, getting a Toxic Avenger remake off the board. And then Legendary Pictures got behind it. And they made it. And then apparently they decided it was too gruesome to release in cinemas, and they weren't going to release it, even though it had a raucous reception at the film festival it played at a couple of years ago. And then finally, Cineverse, I believe, the company that put out the Terrifier films, some of the absolute goriest films of our modern era, they're like, well, we'll do it. We put out Terrifier. So then I heard horror stories about certain theaters being like, we're scheduling our certain employees in certain ways because some people are very uncomfortable with this film. And I've heard, and they made a big deal about unrated, and it's like so in your face. And honestly, I loved the movie. But I did have a bit of disappointment. This was like the only thing I didn't love about it was that it is gory. It has some great gory moments, some great gags. It has some messed up sexual stuff. But honestly, it's not anywhere as near as messed up or gruesome as they had hyped it up to be. So if I was disappointed in anything, it was that. But Peter Dinklage is phenomenal in this. And yes, he's mostly just voicing over in the Toxie makeup, but I know he did a lot of movement training with the lady that plays the actual Toxie physically, and it really feels like it's him in there. It feels like his mannerisms, his movements, his reactions, coupled with his voiceover. The voiceover is really funny, and when he is him in it as himself, he's excellent as well. Elijah Wood is fantastic in this. Kevin Bacon's fantastic. Like, everybody in it is fantastic. And it's definitely, Macon Blair definitely gets it. He definitely gets Lloyd's style. He's probably the closest I've ever seen anybody come to having their own style, but still making it feel like it was definitely a love letter to Lloyd. It's definitely a love letter to Troma. There's a lot of it's not like on the nose, in your face fan service. It's a lot of subtle things. Like even there's these news anchors and like their news background is basically the Troma logo, like the cityscape. It's those colors and stuff. I'm not sure if it's the exact same cityscape, but little touches like that. And then like the music and the comedy and the pacing all feel right. I would love to see a sequel to this. I don't think we're gonna get one. I don't think it did that well. But I would love to see multiple sequels to this and lean a little bit more into the Toxic Crusaders elements. Because again, they didn't necessarily do that in this, but there is a vibe of it's also showing love to Toxic Crusaders, not just the Toxic Avenger. Very different story from the original one, but they still hit a lot of those same beats and in a loving way, but did their own thing with it. Some of the gore is a little more CG than I would like, but it's not awful. And then there's a lot of practical in there that's really good. But ultimately, the story with Toxie and his son, played by Jacob Tremblay, absolutely heartfelt, like a lovable thing. And that's what they really did nail in this movie that they had in the original, is as gruesome and messed up as it is, and as hideously disgusting as the first superhero from New Jersey is Toxie. He always had heart. You always cared. You always felt like he's just a nice guy. And they did that here, and they did it very, very well. And they give some real other interesting stakes for the character development as well, particularly with the relationship of Peter Dinklage and Jacob Tremblay in this. Bad guys are really fun. I like that it was like this, this like bad hip hop sort of, it kind of hinting at, I'm not saying these bands are bad. I'm saying the one in the movie was supposed to be bad, but it's hinting at things like, like the Juggalos and some other band, like Limp Bizkit a little bit, This one parkour dude just kept cracking me up, man. And some of those deaths and murders are really, really fantastic. And right from the start, it feels very Troma-esque, and I'm very happy about it. I've already ordered the 4K, pre-ordered the 4K special edition. And again, it's going to be something I'm going to watch over and over and over. And I would love to get another one. I just doubt we will. Lloyd does have a fun cameo. Pacing is great. There's a post-credit. I don't know if there's a mid-credit. I think there might have been a mid-credit. There's a post-credit that doesn't necessarily matter, but it had me fucking rolling because it is something close to home with me. And I was mostly in agreement, but I also wanted to be like, no, that's not. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. All right, anyways, obviously I had a great time with this, so I hope you did too. Let me know if you saw it, what you thought, or if you're just waiting for home video and what your expectations are. And until then, let's make some art. See ya. Big bottoms, talk about mud flap, my girl's got them. Big bottoms drive me out of my mind. How can you leave them behind? I didn't get it exactly right, but
I'm actually amazed that you know any actual lyrics from this.
For fucking big bottoms? I'm a little amazed too. I was slightly off, but
did they ever put out like a soundtrack that had like complete versions of all the songs?
oh yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't own it, but yeah.
Are you sure? Okay. The way you're saying that,
I've just watched this movie so many fucking times in my life.
I know that's nothing. The question is it? Can you actually get a soundtrack out there that has the complete versions of all these songs? That is the actual question I asked.
You go to 11. Yes, you can.
Okay.
So Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap, the new 4K edition. I'm gonna check Spotify just to be like, yeah, see. I've seen this movie so many times. I think you've seen it before. It's just
I've seen it once or twice before, but a very, 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 very long time ago.
And this did lead to a interesting revelation that we'll get to. Oh fuck, they have the new soundtrack out. Okay, I don't want to look at that. They even put out a fucking Christmas album, or is that from the new one? I don't know. But yeah, this is Spinal Tap, 1984.
Give me some
Tonight
money.
I'm gonna rock you, give me some money. Big Bottom, all the way home. Hellhole.
Oh, that's the one that they're doing in the diner where they're going like, what's the first song y'all did together?
Oh right, Cups and Cakes. Wow, that's on there. Ooh, the Heartbreak. Oh, that's the Elvis Heartbreak Hotel. But yeah, Listen to the Flower People's on there. Rock and roll creation. Heavy Duty, Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Sex Farm.
Okay. All
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, there's a real soundtrack. So I will say, obviously, I love this movie. I relate to it so much. You don't know how many times in like regular life I end up going down the hole of rock and roll, rock. That way. Oh, rock and roll. Or just so many little Spinal Tap isms come back out, especially as a musician. Listen to that sustain. I haven't played it, but listen to that sustain. The guys are amazing, playing their own music and amazing. I will say my one complaint, I definitely want to get Mary's thoughts, so I'm just trying to get some of mine out of the way. My one complaint is every time I watch it though, I remember it being, not that it's as funny as I remember. I just remember it having a lot more jokes than it actually has. It's not as laugh-a-minute as I remember it, but also that's an element of the time. Rewatching it this time and really knowing a little bit more about it, clearly there was like a beat sheet and there was no script, and the improving is not as tight as it has gotten over the years with all these actors, because there's times where you can see jokes being set up and then somebody playing into it and then somebody talking over somebody and things like that. There's one moment,
but that actually kind of made it sound real.
I know, it does. So that kind of works. It's going to be interesting to see how they do that in the next one, which we'll review in 2 weeks. But I love that about it. I love that this is what made Christopher Guest want to go make Christopher Guest movies, which I want to talk about that a little bit more too. And Michael McKean, whatever, is fantastic. Harry Shearer, fantastic. Rob Reiner's great. So many great cameos from Billy Crystal. Was it Dana Carvey? I just realized Dana Carvey was the other mime waiter. So many good people in this, dude. So much fun. I'm anxious to see who's going to return in the next one. The songs are fun. The stage stuff is hilarious. The Stonehenge bit is hilarious. The ending is heartfelt. It's way shorter than I remember it being. The 4K upgrade, we watched it on digital though, but it's still, I don't know. I think it still, there were some shots that weren't as well improved, but it's obviously a very grainy, a lot of film was very grainy back in the day. And I'm sure for this, they were using cheap stock, which makes a big difference because they were keeping the costs low.
I feel like it would have been less grainy if we watched it on lower res.
Well, then it just would have been smoothed out. Yeah, it would have been smoothed out and felt less like we're watching the film print.
I know, but I think it hurt the film when they were doing like some of the throwback stuff to like the 50s and 60s, because some of that shit was so fucking blurry.
But that was kind of the point. It's supposed to look like older.
There's looking like it, and then there's looking like it to the point of its own detriment.
But I mean, think about how things were archived in '84, what archival footage from the 60s looked like before we have all this modern remastering, digital technology stuff. I feel that's very realistic to me. I don't know that the movie was exactly '84, but I know it was around.
I know, but
maybe '88.
I feel like that was a section where it didn't be quite that realistic.
Agree to disagree. Anyways, obviously, I really enjoy the hell out of this movie, despite some misgivings. Can't wait to see where we go with part 2. But what did you think about it overall? On this rewatch.
This is one of those movies that is amusing without necessarily making you laugh out loud.
Yeah, even if I'm not laughing, I'm really charmed.
Yeah, because it's like you're going along with the conceit, and you're going, and it's kind of like ha. But I don't think there's any parts that make me laugh out loud, and that might be because the parts I remember the most I've already seen. If I was seeing it for the first time, maybe. Fair.
Although the goes to 11 bit is still cracks me up because of Nigel's Christopher Guest's performance there.
Yeah.
The impeccably perfect timing. Yeah, when he's like, well, why not just make 10 louder? That perfect pause, and you just see the wheelhouse in his brain not connecting. Like, he just sold that so perfect. But these go to 11. So freaking good.
But it's like, it's one of those movies that it's fine to revisit occasionally, but I don't think it's ever going to be a go-to.
For you, yes, fair. For me, it is a go-to. But also what I found out afterwards is apparently Mary has not seen many or any but one Christopher Guest films, and she's not a fan. Well, it's fine. We're not attacking. It's fine. But she's only seen Best in Show.
I haven't even watched. I gave up partway through Best in Show because the humor was not hitting me at all.
Which surprises me. But also, too, I'm like, ooh, but Waiting for Guffman.
The characters just annoyed the hell out of me.
I could see that. But I do want her to try Waiting for Guffman because I think we're theater. She'll get a lot more of a kick out of that.
Is that where we get focus?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the version you do. My version comes from Mallrats.
Okay.
When they have the 3-nipple fortune teller.
Oh, okay.
Fuck us. Exactly. She said focus. Oh. That's when I make the fuckus joke.
Okay.
But yeah, and then it's show day, people. That should be something people probably said a lot in theater for you, or some version of that.
That's not
I may be misremembering it. But my favorite Christopher Guest is A Mighty Wind, and I really want her to see that. I showed her the trailer, and she was kind of surprised by all the famous faces in it, because I wanted to show her Spinal Tap as a different band, you know? But clearly they just got together with Rob Reiner and like wrote a bunch of songs and said we're gonna make a mockumentary. They coined the term rockumentary in that movie, and then it works. It just works so well and it has this legacy. And I'm very excited to see what they do with this new one. You know, I don't think it's gonna be the funniest thing ever. It's not gonna be as funny as Naked Gun.
Well,
The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson was, but it should
this
be a
will
really
be
good time.
interesting because we have in this day and age so many rock and rollers that probably expected to die in sometime in the 80s who are now 80.
Yeah, because even looking at Spinal Tap, I'm like, they have to be playing up their make. They're using. I'm not saying they're doing prosthetics because the gentlemen they are up there in age, but they in the trailers and stuff they look older than they do normally. So I'm pretty sure they're using some makeup tricks and stuff to really play into the ancient rockers, because they're joking in the end of the first movie about they're like in their 40s and it's like, oh yeah, we're pretty old.
To do this forever.
Yeah. So I think that's
like we're 40 something.
Right? I was like, I'm just restarting my music career at 40 something. Oh boy.
But I mean, Ozzy passed and he was 70 something, and nobody thought he was gonna last that long.
That's right. That's true too. And plus, I mean, we have since that movie, we have not had Kiss do a 1800 farewell tours and other bands that do that shit.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be real interesting to see how they play on a lot of those modern tropes.
Yeah, it's just like there are so many bands that I've seen for the first time who their members are somewhere in their 60s to 80s.
Yes, and I just had a thought, because I made a joke during the original movie, and everybody makes this joke. But my God, do you think in part 2, this is like now a part 2 speculation video, do you think in part 2, because knowing the star power they have of actual musicians from the trailers, do you think Metallica is going to cameo? They'd be like, yeah, we totally ripped off the idea for the Black Album from Spinal Tap.
Oh, that would be brilliant.
That would be the kind of shit I'm seated for.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah. It happened too recently too, but I wish they could address the Sabrina Carpenter cover. And you know what?
Oh my God. Because that basically is Smell the Glove, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. There's no glove, but it's essentially that. Which is funny because in the original movie, I always thought you saw that cover, and rewatching it's like, oh, you really never actually see that cover.
No,
you just hear it described.
Yeah, they did a very good job describing it.
And some of y'all may not know what I'm talking about, so if you have something to say while I look this up, but...
I'm also, let's see, do we go for the low-hanging fruit and go like, we're going to have the band try to figure out TikTok?
Oh, that would be amazing. But yeah, I'm going to show them in case people aren't familiar. Because plenty of my audience probably isn't familiar. But that's legitimately the Sabrina Carpenter new album cover, which is controversial. I don't care. Do what you want, but I just think that's kind of funny. That came up in some things I heard people talking about. It's like, isn't this Spinal Tap?
But yeah, I feel like if they don't do something with TikTok, and it's whether it's a complete fail or an insane hit where they don't know what the hell they're doing, they're just whatever it is, people like it.
Maybe that's what brings them all back. They accidentally, an old video goes viral on TikTok, and it's like, well, we're popular again. Maybe we should do one more show, or whatever, because the trailer kind of gives you the idea they've been apart for a little while.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Now, how many drummers have they gone through since?
That's also a great question. And I do love in the trailer, so not a spoiler, that they asking Questlove if he wants to be their drummer, and he's like, yeah, I don't know about that. So I think that's going to be really fun. I also wonder what they've got to have new songs, but then will there be some funny things about arrangements of the original? Could there be some they're like, yeah, and there was that time we got back together and did MTV's Unplugged, and they're doing Unplugged Stonehenge or something. That could be really, really cool. I hope I'm not writing a better movie than what we get.
Oh, I hate when we do that.
Yeah, but I have faith. These guys are clever guys, so very excited for part 2. And part 1, I love it. It's beloved. But it is weird every time I watch it. I get so hyped and I'm like, oh, there's not as many jokes as I thought.
So next question is everybody still around?
Well, obviously the main band and Marty DeBerger or whatever are, because they're in the trailer.
But that was one of the things. I haven't seen the trailer.
No, I showed you a trailer.
No, I don't think you did.
Because when they're doing Stonehenge and a certain piano playing superstar, I know I showed you the trailer.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, Elton fucking John's doing Stonehenge with them. I showed you the trailer. Paul McCartney's talking about it.
Okay.
It's vaguely.
I don't really remember, but
Anyways.
You may have showed it to me. Apparently it didn't stick.
Yeah, but still, we're very excited. We have the fan event in IMAX. It's going to be fun Wednesday. That'll be in the vlog in 2 weeks because we just don't have time to put it in this one. But obviously, because this vlog comes out the day we're seeing part 2. But I'm very excited to see what they do with it and like what other tropes and stuff they may play off of, or that's going to be fun. Them trying to understand streaming or understand streaming
Spotify.
royalties could be very interesting. But we had 1 million plays. How did we only get 10 cents? What if there's got to be like a bunch of surprise cameos? What if Taylor Swift cameos? That would be amazing. Especially she's like, I don't understand why you guys never got to do the actual art for Smell the Glove or like something like that that like throws the tropes on upended. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't expect. And she's like, it was so cool. No, she comes in, she's like, Sex Farm is my favorite song from you guys. That'd be fun.
Is she?
Yeah, they'd be all nice to her face and then turn to the manager. Who was that again? But that is a question. I'm sorry, I went away from it. But will anybody else show up? Fran Drescher could.
That's true. Is the piano player still around?
I don't know.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, he didn't go on to a super famous career, so I don't know. Is their manager, is the girlfriend manager, like both those people, are they still, I don't know if they're still around. Will they show up? They'll have to address it, if nothing else. Yeah. Oh, since we know there's a Paul McCartney interview, what if he talks about how disappointed he is that the band broke up temporarily because of the girlfriend manager?
Oh.
Get a little meta dig in there. I bet he's too cool to do that. I bet he'd be like, no, I know what you're going for. I don't want to do that. That's not my style. He's probably too classy for that, but that would be kind of fucking funny. Just a tiny little dig.
He's classy, but he's also getting old enough where he might be going, no, that's kind of funny.
He might be old enough to say, fuck it. All right. Wow, I can't believe we did 15 minutes on Spinal Tap. But honestly, 10 minutes was Spinal Tap 2 speculation. All right, that's it. We got more vlog coming at you right after these messages from our sponsors. And then we'll get back to our top 10 with Casey Kasem. But before this very upbeat, happy song, let me do a dedication. My dog died last night. Are you fucking for... Shit, I was gonna continue the quote and I'm losing it. They've been doing it on my podcast, Ralph Report, all week. Oh, shit. Inconceivable. It's not inconceivable. There's a whole behind the scenes of Casey Kasem having a meltdown on recording his show, that used to go out with the top 100 or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's literally bitching because they had him do like a dedication about somebody's dead dog that was supposed to lead into a very happy pop song. And he's like, I've told you 1,000 times. Like, there's this whole...
he pre-recorded all this stuff.
Yeah, of course. But, shit, they've been playing the shit out of that on my podcast recently, but there's like a clip from it where it sounds like it comes from Big Lebowski. It's not inconceivable, it's, ponderous, man. Fucking ponderous. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's what I was going for. If you know, you know. All right, more vlog. Coming in at number 10, whatever the fuck is next. Oh, wait. No, I had a different out of this. All right, so we're going to finish this vlog. If I can find the... Rock and roll! Rock and roll! Rock and roll!
Go down the hall, take the first left, then take a little jig to the right.
Okay.
And then take another right.
Okay.
And then go upstairs.
Okay. All right, rock and roll! 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 Can you just show us, mate?
This way.
Bye. Hey everybody, all right, we're gonna do an unboxing time, something I've been sitting on for a minute, but also too, I need to point out that we are shooting in a weird angle. Please ignore this mess. Mary and I shot our Disney haul video and stuff, so we haven't had time to put stuff away because we're about to head to Cancun and things are getting wild. We're just trying to get the videos made.
Hey, Napoleon.
And that's Napoleon. He's my Padawan. So I have set on a saber I've been excited to get for a long time. I'm showing the saber. For a long time. So I'm excited to pop in here. This should be pretty easy. We have the Qui-Gon Jinn lightsaber, which is always a hilt. It's very simple, but it's very beautiful. And, nice green crystal. So, since we just came back from Disney, and spoilers, I do not get a lightsaber. Oh, good. It's going to be that kind of tape. On purpose, by the way.
I've got nails. Do you want me to...
Oh, I've got nails. That's something else I need to deal with before we leave. There we go. Whoa, oh, here it comes. Oh, my God. Gesundheit? I was trying to come up with the Star Wars version. My brain did not get there.
I
don't
feel
know.
like there should be.
There should be. Well, you know what? I've never seen anybody in Star Wars sneeze, I don't think.
Surely somebody
You'd
sneezed.
think there'd be a lot of space dust in some of those. I mean, all those dusty planets. Probably the same reason they don't wear underwear.
What?
Oh, there's no underwear in space.
Says who?
George Lucas.
Why?
Because he wanted Carrie Fisher's boobies to bounce. I don't know if that's why, but that's a true story. She asked the Princess Leia get the white gown and everything. She's like, "Can I wear a bra?" He's like, "No, there's no underwear in space."
Oh yeah, that's definitely the reason why.
This is the same man who named a whole musical genre jizz. I mean, come on. I love it. Hey, look, I got that off pretty good. There's a couple of threads, but I don't care. I love it. It's one of the
The
cleanest.
important thing is that you can actually open it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Is it upside down? No. Oh, it's even nicer looking than I imagined. I had many cheap. I had many cheapo versions of this, like the $20 toy lightsabers you get. This is way more. Oh, it's hefty too. That is way more textured. So, ooh. Oh, that's nice. Except for all the stupid legal stickers. Again, a very simplistic one, but a very nice one. I bet you have to turn. Oh, you have to. No? Oh, it is a button app. We're gonna have to deal with batteries. Yay. So.
How long have you been sitting on this one?
Like a year, maybe 2 years. I have no idea. Time is an irrelative construct.
Why does it have a USB cable?
Why does it have a USB cable? That is an excellent question, my love. And I don't remember seeing instructions on the bottom like a lot of the other ones do for changing batteries.
There was something on the bottom.
Oh, this is not a AA battery situation.
You have to. This is new.
Yeah, this is new for an old one. So it's still kind of the same thing. You screw off the hilt. And yeah, that is fixed. And yeah, there's a USB in there.
So how old school is that?
That is like a USB-B. It's not even a C. I know this is one of the older sabers. And it's... Oh, sorry.
Trying to get some focus here. Yep.
Okay, well, I don't see like a pull tab situation. Let's see if putting a blade in. See if we have any juice. Otherwise, we may need to plug this up and then come back and swing it after a margarita. Which is the best time to use a lightsaber. Find a way, okay. So somewhere around there. There we go. Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's lost all juice. So, anyways, this is kind of what it's going to look like. It is very beautiful. But I guess we'll be back in a little bit. All right, we charged this thing for like half an hour or so. It's still not doing anything when I do that, but maybe it just needs a blade in it. I don't know.
Are you sure it's not twisty? Try twisting
No,
it.
it says press. It literally even says press.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I know how to read. I know it's hard to believe, but I know how to read.
Oh, that's
That's why I wonder if there's an on switch, maybe. That was my next thought, but I didn't really look at the instructions.
Let's look at the instructions.
I don't see an on switch. It was definitely charging because we definitely had a red light.
Yeah. Most of the battery was just super dead.
Yeah, but I mean, half an hour. We should have enough to at least spark it up once.
Oh, there's even smaller
That's
instructions.
just legalese stuff.
Oh, okay.
See like a pull tab or anything. Definitely no buttons or switches.
Yeah, that sucker screwed in.
Well, all right, well, charge it for a while and come back very drunken and see. I'm not drunk, I'm tired. I sat down and got quiet for like 20 minutes. We'll try again, we'll back. Tackleberry! I was telling Mary I feel like Lieutenant Captain Harris in Police Academy walking around. Anyways, let's complete this unfortunate fail of a lightsaber unboxing. As you can, hold on, before you pan down, I didn't look for addresses. We're good. As you can see, we've been charging this thing all night, and it's still on red. We did discover this last night, but you know, we didn't filming every attempt. So while it is plugged in, has a little bit of charge, you may notice that. Oh, let me take the cap out. Look, I mean, there's the sound we were looking for. So that's good. But the first time we got that, the blade wouldn't light up. Now, what you're about to see is what happened last night. And still after charging all night, this is still what's happening. So, yeah, it's just not holding enough. It's getting enough charge to spark, but it's not holding enough charge. And I think if I unplug it, it probably just won't do anything.
Yeah.
So I do think we have a dud. And unfortunately for me, where I like to buy these and sit on them, so, you know, rainy day, I can be like, you know what, I'm in the mood to open a lightsaber. Oh good, I've got lightsabers. Unfortunately for me, I've sat on this one too long, and I don't think I have any recourse for getting it fixed. At least the hilt's beautiful. It is a bummer, because I would like to have swung this one around. But, you know, you gotta fail sometimes. Gotta appreciate the failures to embrace the successes.
Now, didn't you say that when you were researching this online, this was a common issue?
Yes, I saw apparently a lot of complaints about this, because this must have been one of the really early ones or something. Obviously, since it has rechargeables and not a battery pack. This is probably why they switched to battery packs, because it's probably easier to replace. They probably had a bunch of these come back. Yeah, so it's kind of common that there's an issue with the battery or the hilt itself. It's a bummer, but I mean, it's still gorgeous. I'm still happy to have it. And you know, we'll leave it plugged up. Maybe after 2 days it still works and we'll tell you in the future, but I doubt it. So anyways, that's our Qui-Gon Jinn lightsaber unboxing. You know, you gotta fail, like I said, you gotta have failures to appreciate the successes. But at least this unboxing is done, so that's the happy part. I can check another thing off the list, because this is Sunday. We leave Saturday, and 3 of the days in between are fully booked. And I'm still working on YouTube. I've hardly got to start unpacking and thinking about this trip, so yay. All right, bye, more vlog. Hold on, let me fix that. I don't like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got some more little mini unboxings. What do you want to do first, Mary? We're shooting 3 different things for her, 3 different things for me.
It doesn't matter because we're opening it all tonight as far as I'm concerned.
Start where you're most excited or wherever you're least build to it. It's your call. We should have had this figured out already. My bad.
We'll go with these guys.
Okay. And I got knives, I got scissors, I got Sharpies.
Sand, and I can't translate this tile easily, so, but they're cute kitties.
So cute kitties.
Let's see if I can. So, it looks like we got a penguin.
Sorry for bumping.
A squid, an otter.
The chef?
A whale shark, I think, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a dinosaur.
There's 3 musketeers in here.
Oh,
sorry, I kind of want a piece of candy, but.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping for maybe the whale shark and the squid.
Okay.
Although the otter would be cute too.
Which one is this guy? Because he's adorable.
That's the
that's the otter. Yeah, I just realized it. Yeah, honestly, I don't want you to get doubles. But if you were to get doubles, 2 otters would be funny, so we could take 2 otter. Worst case.
He also likes cats.
Worst case, yeah.
He's got like 1 or 2 of his own, I think.
Yeah, I think 2. That would be adorable. He would love them.
All right, we got a penguin.
Okay, that's not bad.
If I can. How are you wrapped up?
Oh yeah, the penguin. Ooh, the penguin is pretty cute.
Get my face out of here.
Happy Halloween, boo. To you.
But isn't that adorable?
That is quite adorable. It looks like Itty Bit in a penguin costume a little bit.
Up one?
I can, but these are yours, so I don't mind if you want to do it.
Okay. I twist my arm.
Yeah, that took some real twisting.
You're so cute.
They are cute, but also I don't mind sharing my pins with you, but no. It's also fine because pins are 2 per pack or whatever. So.
The shark one that I got you last time, they had the plushy versions at
my
the
desk.
shop, and I still wanted to get it, and it was like $40-something. I can't.
Yeah, I think we showed that in the video. I think.
And
I don't know if
no, that was at Pinzit.
Oh!
That
I
shop
thought we saw it.
Pinzit,
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, look, there we go.
At least you got one of the ones you really wanted. The other one's cute too, but this is adorable. If you can figure out how to open.
There you go. Is it
Utter kitty.
Of course, it's funny that it's just the headpiece
That
for
is
this
kind of
one.
funny. Yeah.
Although,
Oh, he's got little toe beans.
oh yeah. Of course he got toe beans. He's so cute.
Did they put toe beans on this guy?
Oh
yeah, they've all got toe beans.
Yeah.
Toe beans Bell.
Okay, so.
Oh my God! If you were doing like,
or...
no, that's it for this video. If you were doing famous horror actors as cats, and like kind of like a Garbage Pail Kid style thing, but it's the actors.
Yeah.
Instead of Tobin Bell, he would be a cat. It would be Toe Beans Bell. I like it.
That is adorable.
I'm smart sometimes. All right, I'm sure there's more vlog. And Mary's got more China/Japanese shop goodies.
This one came from the China.
Okay, this one she's very excited about. And we got 20% off of this one with the annual pass.
And if you want to see the back of the box, because it does have some English here. It says Diary of a Mouse, or Diary of a Mouse at Home. And there's all the ones. I'm hoping for the sad drunk mouse. But they all look pretty cute. So.
Yeah, but I'm with her. The sad drunk. That way she could take it to work and have it on her desk, and if she misses me, she can look at that and think, "Oh, Eric."
But let's see what we got, because these are fairly sizable. Aww. I did not get sad drunk mouse. I got eating watermelon.
They
mouse.
come in foam, like packaged.
Oh, this is hefty.
Oh, and there's a fucking sticker and stuff.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh, it's a sticker of what you got. Okay.
The fat and happy mouse eating watermelon.
Oh, geez, they don't have a price tag on it, so I have no idea what to tell you this cost. I got the receipt somewhere, but I'm not that worried about it. Check out their sticker and stuff. I want to see this thing. Oh, that is hefty. Oh, these are probably expensive, but you know what? It's very
I
nice.
think it might be the same people where I got that golden cat, beckoning cat.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's just some cuteness.
I'm doing something for later. Don't worry.
I can take them to work and. How did you get in here?
Very carefully. Cool. I mean, the watermelon one's pretty nice, though. You're right. The drunk one would be best, but or the one in the cup eating cheese that says "yummy." That's pretty adorable.
Is that cheese? Oh yeah, it is cheese.
Yeah, it's cheese. It's a yellow Swiss, which is weird. Sleepy Boy is cute too.
Yellow Swiss is traditional mouse cheese.
You know, you mention it and you're right, and I'm not sure yellow Swiss is an actual thing. Probably, but okay, cool. More vlog. Disney pins. Disney pins are back, baby. Marion, on our 2.5-day trip, we did pull. I was supposed to get 12 pins. I was supposed to get 6 sets. I got 7. These are part of the problem, part of the reason why, though, because this is something we found last. They were limited edition, and we're like, yeah, let's get 4, because they said it said limit 2 per customer, but there were 2 customers, so we're like, so she was like, well, do you want 2 or 4? Because there's 2 of you. I was like, 4, please, especially because Mike, don't watch this. If we get too many duplicates, we might come up with some cool Christmas gifts for Mike.
So these pins actually, if you get the full set.
Hocus pocus! We haven't even told them what they are. I'm sorry, I got so into it. If we get the full set, now Mary will exclaim.
You apparently get Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
So yeah, and I haven't taken a super close look at the pictures, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
10.
7, 8, 9, 10. We're not getting a complete set.
No.
Because we've got what, 4, so we've only got the option to get 8 out of 10. Mm-hmm. Oh no. These will probably not still be there in November. I didn't think that through. I don't think we're getting a complete set. If we get close, I'll buy more if they're there. Do you want that first since you gotta go first? But, and again, the lady at the register, very nice. Some people sometimes will be like, do you want to pick them out? And some people are like, they just grab them.
Yeah.
I feel like it's usually the people that are standing there with the lock to unlock that'll just unlock one lock and give them to you. It's like, okay, let's spread them out. But you don't want to do that because, like, those people are rarely I mean, almost all cast members are very fun and nice, but those are often the less, I wouldn't say not nice, the less enthusiastic cast members. That's the word.
So are we hoping that we get?
We can totally
cat?
feel what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I think I may have pulled the cat.
Binks?
Sure.
I did not pull Binks. I know what I pulled.
I pulled. I think this might be Binks's human form.
Well, I don't think I pulled that, so that's good. That's a good start.
So that's the C, and Pocus.
Oh yeah, because there's 2 C's. 2 S's, 2 C's. 2 O's. Oh, so this could be a different O. Oh, I think I might have got that O. I don't know, it might be that O.
Yeah, so 2 O's, 2 C's, 2 U's, and 2 S's.
I'm gonna pull this one. Because my favorite thing to do is to pull something. Actually, I guess there's not 2 of these. So we got a P, baby! Who the hell is P, though?
I think that's the...
Is that like the young girl?
I think that's the young girl.
Okay, that would make more sense.
No, it's the older sister.
Older sister?
I think there's an older sister.
It's not one of the Sandersons. It's not the main 3 Sandersons.
No. It's
the older sister to the young girl. I see. Yeah. It's been a minute. I need to rewatch those. I think we're getting a part 3. I enjoy them well enough. They're not my favorites, but I enjoy them.
I'm not sure, but I think I may have gotten Mary. The Dorothy Sanderson sister.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm right.
Mary is cool.
I did.
Ooh, nice. So that is the C. Okay.
The C in Hocus.
So you got both C's.
I got both C's.
Mary is double C. That's not a cup size.
Actually, I think it might be.
No, there's no double C.
There's no?
No, there's A, B. I don't think there's a double B. A, B, C, D, double D, which is also E. Double D and E are the same. Then there's F. Then you get into like the H, I, J. I think K is the biggest cup I've heard of. I know way more about them than I should. It's nothing to do with pornography. Okay, all right. Sorry. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I've got an O.
But which O?
Well, the irony is I just made the whole pornography joke and then immediately, I got an O! I don't know which O. I'm pretty sure it's the one that comes after the P. I'm pretty sure it's the dude bro. Who is the dude bro? I don't remember the dude bro.
Oh, shit, I don't know.
It's been so long since I've seen it. It's only been a couple of years, but I got the memory of a goldfish. And I am... Oh, no, I'm wrong. I got the other O. I got the, not Mary. Sarah, thank you, yes. Oh, good, because she's very cool. Yeah. And that'll fit with your C. So I really hope we get the H in the next one. If we can at least get HOC, so we have the 3 Sanderson sisters, that would be nice. I like the sparkliness of them. I'm also going to point out, you know how I've talked about that they're not selling mystery boxes online as much anymore? I don't know if you noticed this, but there's not as big a selection of mystery boxes in the parks as there used to be.
Like,
there's still
are you talking about pins?
Yeah, pins. Okay. I mean the mystery pin boxes. Still tons of single pins, tons. Like that section is still as big, but there's not as many varieties of these, I feel in a lot of places.
Seeing some of the things that they've made blind boxes of, you're going like, I think I was starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel. I think you may have scraped a hole in the bottom of the barrel.
And there's so many ideas they could just do. They haven't, but Anyways, okay, so actually, you know what? No duplicates in our first round. We will have another round of these eventually because we did buy 4 of them.
Yeah.
But so at this point, I hope we can get H. As long as we can get 1 H, I'll feel pretty happy about it. The S would be nice too, so we can have Binks. At which point, the U would be my third most desired. You marked all 4.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you did not. Okay. So we're off to a good start with the Hocus Pocus pins.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yay!
Yay! All right, more vlog. Hey everybody, welcome to a cocktail time where we're missing ingredients and the points don't matter. So real quick fun fact, I was gonna do 2 cocktails tonight for 2 vlogs. I bought 3 fresh limes today, and the first 2 limes, I barely pulled a 1/4 cup of lime juice. They were the driest motherfuckers I could find, unfortunately. So I'm only gonna do 1. But the one we are doing, Mary was kind enough to get me some fresh basil out of her garden. I was gonna show, but okay. But then I know we had bacon salt at some point for rimming. We must have got rid of that. I don't have bacon salt anymore.
It would have been ancient because it was like early on in our relationship. I think I got that for you.
Yeah. So that may affect this drink, just so you know. But today we're doing the, what is this motherfucker called? Please tell me I saved what this is called. I did not. I'm so good at this. We have the go-to website. All right. The Oaxacan Mezcal and Basil Cocktail.
Okay.
I love Oaxaca things, so I think this will be great. I think the bacon salt is gonna fuck us. So we're gonna muddle 3 lime wedges and 5 basil leaves. Then we're gonna add 2 ounces of mezcal, 1.5 ounces of lime juice, and 1.5 ounces of agave syrup. We're supposed to rim in bacon salt. I don't got bacon salt. So, you know what? I'm an idiot, by the way. I did not actually clean this lime before I used it. Oh well, it's already wedged up. At least the 3rd lime was the juicy boy. So we're gonna throw, I hate when they're like 3 wedges. There's no scientific measurement for wedges, my friend. So we're gonna throw the fattest wedges in there so we hopefully get the most juice. I think this guy's a little bit more. So we got those. Now we have Mary's beautiful 5 basil leaves fresh from her garden. And she even washed them for... Oh, that smells so good. She even washed them for me before I had a chance to. She is the best goddamn wife ever. So we're gonna throw those in there and then we're gonna muddle those.
Now, what are we not going to do, honey?
Over muddle?
Correct.
Okay. Yay! I win a cocktail. So just kind of get that lime juice squished out, pushing the basil leaves into the lime juice to hopefully kind of meddle them together. Make sure. Oh, that's starting to smell real good. Get that basil leaf juice happening. But I do want to get as much of that lime juice out as possible.
Good angle on that with your
I know. My head in the way, yeah, because I'm looking.
Okay, are you sure? I feel like
I think that's pretty good. No, I know what you're saying. Don't break it up into tons of little bits. I think I did okay. Well, I'm trying. I don't know. Maybe you were the camera.
I had the camera oriented on it, but I had to look. I couldn't tell in the video.
Okay, but it looks good. I didn't overdo it.
As far as I can tell. We'll find out.
As long as I didn't underdo it. Underdo it. Now we're gonna add the mezcal, the lime juice, the agave, and ice, and we're gonna shake well. Okay, 2 ounces of mezcal. So I've got, this is the only mezcal I have that's a straight mezcal. It's pretty decent. Lobos.
Okay.
There's probably better mezcals. I'm learning about mezcals soon. I'm screwing this, but it's actually a thing. 2 ounces? Yes, 2 ounces. Nice, smoky.
Because you prefer añejos, yeah?
Well, tequilas, in general, I prefer añejos. It really depends, though. Because, like, a Código Rosa Reposado is pretty fucking awesome. All right, so 2 ounces of mezcal in. Hopefully we have 1.5 ounces of... This is 2.5 limes, and that's all I fucking got out of it. Should have bought more. I knew I should have. 1.5 ounces of lime juice. Shit, do I even... Oh my god, wow. We had... There's like a touch left, but we just barely had enough lime juice.
Okay.
That is so maddening. And then 1.5 ounces of agave. I feel like that's a lot. I feel like this is going to be very sweet. Well, I guess with the smoky... Oh, Jesus. Okay. I tend to remember this stuff being a bit more viscous than it is. We'll clean that up eventually. 1.5 ounces of agave syrup. That's all we need. Some ice, and we should be good to go.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Hacha!
So, what kind of glass are we putting this in? A rocks?
It says an old-fashioned glass, so that's
Okay, yeah.
to me that's a rocks
Yeah.
glass.
I agree with that. I do not have any photos I can easily get
Well,
to.
we're almost done. This is a pretty easy drink, except for the bacon salt I don't have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of ice should be fine. Shake well. Shake it to the left. Shake it to the right. Oh my God. Shake it to the left. All night.
Don't overshake it.
And ice to the glass, pour in, garnish with a lime wedge and something. I didn't read the whole thing. Hey, I actually happen to have a lime wedge left, even though I don't have no bacon salt.
Yeah, I was wondering if tahini would be a good substitute, but I think he might be right. They're trying to get like the smoky bacon flavor, probably.
Yeah, if you go with the mezcal, yeah, I think the tahini would be not the right call. Might be all right, but I am gonna. You know what I could do is I could garnish this with a piece of bacon.
Do we have bacon?
I have some bacon.
Is it still good?
Yeah.
Have you had any lately?
Yeah, like 2 days ago.
Okay.
Oh, come on! How did I do that? I'm gonna fucking miss the glass with part of it. Jesus, Aaron.
Physics is a bitch.
Also, drunk and in a hurry. I do smell the basil. So that's promising. Let me... Sorry, what about the bacon we were...
It says like you haven't made bacon in a while, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, no, I got some thick bacon. It's still good. Let's do that. At least we'll make it pretty. Yuck. Got that yuck bacon. A lot of it still left, actually.
I kind of forgot we had it, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Do that. And we'll do... I'm not cutting myself. There's like no force happening here. We'll do that to make it pretty.
Usually,
Actually, that looks kind of good with the bacon. Sorry, what? Usually what?
I think normally with the wedges you have them angled out of, not into.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing. It's late and it's getting messed up here, so.
Okay.
I think you're right, but it is what it is. All right, theoretically, we have a Oaxacan Mezcal Smoky, whatever the fuck it's called.
So do you take a nibble of the bacon and then take a sip?
I will eventually, not first, but.
Okay.
Oaxacan Mezcal and Basil Cocktail. I mean, honestly, though, that does look good, right? Like with the chunk of bacon.
It looks like a margarita.
Yeah, it is very different from margarita. Well, not maybe very different, but maybe palate cleanse that wine out a little bit more. All right. I don't know if you say salud for this, but salud, sure. Oh, my lime wedge went in.
That's why we don't put it in that way.
It does smell good. I smell the bacon in there.
You can probably smell the bacon right next to your nose.
I actually meant the mezcal. No, the basil. Basil is what I meant.
He'll get there eventually, folks.
That's pretty good. Does taste like a margarita. Tastes like a good margarita. Let me try. A little cold bacon. It'd be better if the bacon was warm, I think. The bacon works with it. I do think the bacon salt would make a difference. That's pretty damn good, though. It's very lime forward. I'm not really getting much of the smoke. So the street profits aren't coming after me. She took her a minute to process.
No, I You didn't hear me giggle the first time.
Oh, okay, fair. Not enough of this to do anything with. I specifically went out and got gas for Mary, and then I got limes. And it's funny because the first place I went to is a different Kroger I usually go to, and I was like, I don't need to buy a big bag of limes. And now I'm like, fuck, I wish I'd bought a big bag of limes. Would you like to try this? It's really a sweet lime margarita.
Yeah, I'll try it.
It's like a slightly on the sweeter, limey, or...
You put enough agave syrup in here.
Yeah, it's not overly, but it's definitely on the further end of the sweet side. It's good. I would drink this again. I would like to try this with the bacon. I don't really taste the basil as much as I'd hoped, though.
I'm not as familiar with mezcal and stuff.
It should be
But
a
I
little
do taste
smoky,
taste a little note of something that could be basil.
It might be that my lime wedges were too chonky. So it hid the basil.
It's possible because I am definitely getting that citrus oil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from the peel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, try it. Yeah, the bacon, I mean, it helps slightly, but it's not the same as a bacon salted rim. Actually, I kind of almost wonder if it's just a straight up salted rim would help a little bit.
Possibly.
I have an idea. Mary, I'm going to need your belly button.
No.
I'm just kidding. I do have an idea, though, I want to try, but not with your belly button. But what do you think with the bacon?
I'm not sure if I got much with the
Yeah.
bacon.
Yeah, but again, that wasn't really what we're supposed to do, so. But let me.
Are you going to lick your hand?
Sort of. Just get a tiny pinch of the kosher salt. Pretty similar to margarita salt. Let's go. Little bacon. Chew it a little bit.
That's a lot of salt you just put in your mouth.
The salt helps. The salt elevates it a little bit. I didn't use that much salt. Most of it, I kept most of it.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I'm mostly just getting margarita. I wish the basil was more forward.
So next time, if you try it again, smaller lime wedges and...
Smaller lime, more basil, bacon salt. I do think that would be the thing that really changes this from a straight up margarita. But it's pretty good. I mean, I'm going to enjoy drinking this. It's pretty tasty. But we also had like a pitcher of margaritas 2 nights ago, but it was more of a pre-made mix, so it's too sweet.
Yeah.
So I'm a little margaritaed out. But that's pretty good. I do wish I had salted the rim. You know what? One last, for Mary's sake, one last thing.
That's the regular tahini.
I got it, yeah.
I just make sure you hadn't grabbed the sweet tahini. Okay, there it is.
So this time I am going to need your belly button. We get a little bacon. Chew that up. Get it going. Get the flavors going. Bacon complements this drink. Like, just bite of bacon, sip of the drink, though.
Okay, we went from
Actually?
yes to no to yes.
Well, you know what it is? It wasn't the drink that got that final yes, but tahini bacon? That might be a thing. Like, just that bacon and... Screw it, I ate relatively light today. I got a piece of this paper towel to toss. It's not really going to stick to cold bacon, but... I'm just testing a theory. A food theory. That has a lot of potential.
You want to make that your next cook video? Tahini bacon?
That's not enough to make a video out of, but would you like to try a bite like that?
Sure, I guess.
I'm not pressing. And like I said, I'm not saying this is perfect. It might be better if we actually coat. I know, I'm going to fix you up. You can take it. I just gonna, or you can, yeah. All right. Put my meat in your mouth. And like I said, I don't think it's 100% there, but there's something to that. There's something to work with that flavor profile, especially once you get the bacon juice, like the really starting to mix in.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
You'll try the sweet tahini. Okay. Yeah, there's something to tahini and bacon. So now I'm like, what if you did like a salted rim that's like a mix of bacon, salt, and tahini?
Because I mean, candied bacon is the thing, so.
Right, yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like, there's definitely something going on here. Chili powder, lime, and bacon.
I might like this slightly more.
With the sweet? Interesting. For me? Oh, yeah. You might be right. Because it is more like the sweet, like kind of more maple bacon or whatever, but
this also got a little bit of heat.
The heat, the chili powder, the sweetness, the saltiness, smokiness of that bacon. Listen, this cocktail may be just average-ish, but I think we just did something here. I mean, maybe other people are doing it, but we came to it of our own. It's good with regular tahini, but yeah, that sweet tahini, you had the right call with that. Oh yeah.
Finally find something else to put it on. So far, the only thing I really put it on is my poached eggs.
It doesn't transform it a lot, but that did something with the cocktail. The sweet tahini rim might have been pretty interesting. I don't think the chili, the standard tahini, but I didn't get a ton of tahini in there, but. Okay. You know what? This is pretty good. You've done a really good job. But I'm just gonna put a little bit more in there just to get a little something.
Little zing.
Little zing. Yeah. And again, I'm not like, I felt confident saying I'm very good in the home kitchen. I don't feel confident saying I'm any kind of mixologist. So maybe we're doing something wrong or whatever, but this drink is fine. It's very good. It's very drinkable, but it kind of like a margarita. Maybe I need a better mezcal. Maybe it worked better with that Illegal Reposado mezcal. I don't know. I just wish but this is fine. But at least we learned that sweet tahini bacon might be a thing. All right, it's late. We gotta go. Bye. Well, there you have it. That was another exciting vlog. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time, despite some failures. It was still a pretty decent one. Hopefully you had a comment below. I'm sorry, it's late. There's been much drink. It's almost 1 a.m. and I gotta shoot 4 outros and then do a bunch of editing and a bunch of scheduling. It's already Tuesday. Still got so much to do, but it is getting closer. It's getting better. Again, if we weren't going to Michael Jackson the musical on Tuesday and a late screening of Spinal Tap 2 on Wednesday and a Piff the Magic Dragon on Thursday, I'd feel a lot better. But those are also really fun things to do, so I'm excited about that. Comment below. Let me know. What are you doing? What's going on in your life? Let me hear. What's happening? I love to hear what you have to say. Give me some fun reading to do. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We'll get through this. Figure out that. What is it about this room? It's making me sneeze. Oh, that was a wet one. Luckily, I have some tissues. All right, yeah, I need to wrap this up. Hey, thank you. You're awesome. Check out my music anywhere you listen to music. Look up TheEricButts. Try a couple of songs. Get excited for some more stuff. You can also get ready for more video game Let's Plays, at least for now. Plenty of food, cooking videos, and filmmaking stuff coming back. I need to go do some things. Gotta learn about my drone tonight, how to get it started, because I gave it a quick try today, and I was like, I've already had too much to drink. I don't know what's happening. Just to see if it was working. All that and more you can follow right here. Go to TheEricButts.com for all your funky butts fun. There's more with links in the description below, so click the see more button to see more butts. I gotta get out of here so I can shoot a bunch more of these and give you guys at least a month worth of vlogs ahead of time. Well, not for you, but for me. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.